After deciding how to organize your essay, your next step is to write your first draft. Use the following guidelines to draft your essay. Always provide well-developed explanations. This will clearly show that the causal relationship exists. As I mentioned before, it's important if you offer a number of reasons and several types of evidence, examples, statistics, expert opinions, etc., to demonstrate you have correctly perceived the relationship between causes and effects. Use strong transitions. Make sure you use a transition each time you move from an explanation of one cause or effect to an explanation of another. When you move from discussing causes to discussing effects or vice versa, or when you shift to a different pattern of development, use strong transitional sentence to alert your readers to the shift. After you have written your first draft, take some time before you reread or revise it. As you review your draft, concentrate on how you organized and present your ideas, not on grammar and punctuation. Read your essay aloud. You can ask a friend, your sister or brother to listen to it. You can even ask them to create an outline to see if all of your works flow successfully and make sense structurally. Having a good checklist when you are writing an academic essay can be really useful, since it helps to keep you on the right track and it makes it easier to revise your final draft. You might consider making your own checklist, but there are several great essay checklists available online. These are some important points you can use to revise your writing. Highlight the thesis and think. Does it express a qualified and manageable assertion? Can it be proven? Is the purpose of the essay clear? Place a check mark by each cause, then mark an X by each effect and think. Does the essay focus clearly on the causes? Does the essay focus clearly on the effect? Does the essay clearly focus on causes and effects? Place brackets around the explanation of each cause or effect and think. Is each explained fully? Circle sections where you have recognized readers' assumptions and either supported or challenged them and think. Are these sections complete and effective? Underline each topic sentence and think. Is each paragraph focused on a separate cause or effect? Put a star next to the introduction and conclusion and think. Were they both effective? And finally, let's talk a little bit about how to use syntax to enhance your writing. Using syntax well is not just about how you write and punctuate a sentence, it is about how the sentence is put together and constructed. A grammatically correct sentence is great, but it is the well-crafted sentence that makes a massive difference to the reader. There is a distinct difference between writing that is grammatically correct and writing that is interesting to read. Syntax adds meaning and the vibrancy to your sentences, where grammar simply ensures that the rules of language are followed within the sentence. Examine your syntax and consider these writing strategies to strengthen your sentence structure. Begin your sentences in a variety of ways. No two sentences start with the same word. Vary the length of your sentences, not all long, complex or short, choppy sentences. Use coordinators and make subordinators to make compound sentences, and make sure no sentences end in a preposition. Also, avoid starting sentences with a coordinating conjunction. Look for and revise wordy sentences. When explaining causal relationship, writers often use complex and compound complex sentences. These sentences can sometimes become wordy and confusing. Revise to eliminate mixed constructions. A mixed construction happens when a writer connects phrases, clauses, or bows that don't work together in a sentence. For example, Samantha, although she was late for work but was not reprimanded by her boss. The revised sentence is, although she was late for work, Samantha was not reprimanded by her boss. Following these tips will improve your writing skills and make writing much easier.